so nice. Well, accidentally hit the wrong scene again. How you guys doing? I hope everyone's having a lovely day. I'm pooped, everybody. It's been a really long day. So I thought Ash Cubes was just downsizing. Yeah, I don't think they're shutting down. They're just downsizing. Can I be honest? I think there's just a lot of text in there that people are getting confused. Because if you read it at first glance, no, I shaved. My hair needs to be cut, though. It's really long, and I can't style it anymore because it just keeps flopping down. And I don't know what's with my hair recently, Megan, but it's like super curly. So all the stuff that I was doing to style it, I can't do anymore because it just kind of falls in one place, and then like that's it. This is kind of like, it's not even ideal. I don't even like it like this, but I can't seem to do what I normally do. But I think it's just because it's getting too long. Like, even this is too long. I need a haircut. Arc 60 comes in tomorrow. Let's go, dude. That's a good keyboard. They're not shutting down. There's a whole explanation in Discord. Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole explanation. I encourage you guys to read it. It's pretty, I don't know. It's pretty insightful to see what they're doing. I mean, dude, it makes sense. It's tough to run a business right now and keep a huge warehouse space. Like, keyboard stuff it's tough, bro. It's pretty tough. Hold on one second. I need to get up and grab the keyboard we're giving away today. We're giving away a 40s keyboard today. I was debating between a few different boards, but ultimately we're giving away the little Delta 40. Oh, it's not focusing, but I didn't get a haircut. Dude, I need to get a haircut, though. Does it look like I got a haircut or something? I don't know. I need to get one. My hair is still really long. Like, it is incredibly, incredibly long. I just need to, like, look, it's not even staying in place. I don't know. It's irritating. I need a haircut soon, but I don't really care how I look either. Oof. Oh, I don't have that. I need to update the desk thing, Oak. Dude, Oak's like on my commands lately, bro. He's a beautiful man. What's up, man? How you doing? It looks like it maybe... No, you know what it is? It's because I shaved. You guys haven't seen me with a shallow beard and a big mustache in quite some time. I think it is just because of that. That's literally it. I hope everyone's been having a good day, though. I am dreadfully tired. Like, I've had no energy practically all day. And also, Ricky, thank you so much for the tier 1, by the way. I really appreciate it. Stubble with full stash. Yeah, this is kind of the look. And then I'm going to get my haircut maybe... You know what? If I have some time, maybe tomorrow. I have a few other things I want to get done tomorrow, but maybe that's the goal tomorrow, is just to get my haircut. That is a good point. Whew. But yeah, today's been fucking exhausting. I have had minimal energy all day. It started off great. When I woke up at around like 8:39, I got up, made coffee, did a whole bunch of stuff up until like 11:30, and then it just like hit like a truck. I don't know what it was. I'm looking to get a 65% with a good side profile, which is about $150 to $200. Good side profile. A 60 right now with a good side profile? Depends on what you mean by good. Oh, that's a mess back there. That's gonna get cleaned tomorrow too. I'm getting rid of so much stuff tomorrow. I just need to clear house.
Alex.
How you doing, Boofy? What's up, dude? I was watching the streams I missed last week over the weekend, so I thought you got a haircut since you mentioned you were going to get one. Oh yeah, I need one. Desperately need. I've been needing one for like 2 weeks. I just haven't gone. I know some people go like weekly to get their hair touched up, but I'm actually going to go this time though. I'm not going to cut it myself this time. Been overcast and icky all day, so energy is non-existent. Yeah. Starting stream back to once it... Wait, what happened? What happened, Zany? Starting the stream back... Wait, starting the stream... Oh, streak back to it. Oh, what happened?
Oi.
Where did it go? Aesthetic, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. How you doing? I'm loving the Quantum so far, dude. I'm loving it. It has been a lovely, lovely keyboard. By the way, this is what we're giving away today. If we hit 50 subs, this lovely, lovely Delta 40 is the board we're giving away. Pars, do you like it? With the black keycaps? Yeah, if you guys didn't hear this, this has to be one of the scratchiest... It's so nice. I'm still getting used to the springs. I will admit, maybe there is a small part of me that wishes I did go with 56 opposed to 62. But I do like the way they feel. Like there's a lot more like springiness to these, obviously, because they're a bit heavier. I'm just getting used to it. I'm so used to my 56 gram switch, or 56 and 55 grams. So can you sign the back of the Command 65? You know what? I'm going to do that right now before I forget. Because a few people have been asking me to sign things, and I'm not going to lie, like, I just forget. Where is it now? Oh, did I already box it up? I might have already boxed it up. Okay, I will unbox it later. I'm sorry, Zany. As long as there's longer springs. Yeah, I mean, they're longer springs. They're not that scratchy. Did the scratchiness, like, go away already? I don't know, I feel like they're really scratchy. I feel like the scratchiness hits with these. Maybe I'm just wrong. Finally, one of the streamers I enjoy watching the most is live. Thank you, Lost Sork. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, dude. They are? Dude, they're pretty scratchy in my opinion. Nah, that shit is scratchy. It's chalky. Scratchiest switch I've ever heard. Yeah, they are. They really are. But other than that, how are you guys doing? Quick question, are the NovelKeys Desky films the same as Desky? As far as I know, yes. I think they're just different colors. You guys might have saw, we're doing some stuff with Keycult. By we're doing stuff, we're manufacturing their designs. Seems like there's a lot of confusion with that. I don't know if you guys want to talk about that a little bit, but yeah, there's actually, let me see. Let me ask Mike something quick. I'm doing that thing again. I'm doing this a lot where I stick my tongue out to focus. Oh, definitely want to talk about the Keycult collab. All right, we can. Huh? Is my Stream Deck just suddenly not working now? Huh? What is going on with my Stream Deck? Classic Corsair product. I'm gonna be the first to admit I'm actually not a big fan of the Stream Deck, if I'm being honest with you guys. Apparently, I needed to reset it, which is weird. Oh my god, dude. Alright, whatever. So strange. Alright, so let's talk about the Keycult thing for like 2 seconds. So, we're doing Keycult stuff at NovelKeys. If you guys saw the update, we're going to be running it through the NovelKeys pipeline. It seems like there's some confusion I saw on the Discord about, like, you know, Keycult's trustworthiness and stuff, which, yeah, I'm not going to disagree. Like, yeah, I get where a lot of people are coming from. The only thing we're doing is we're taking the design and then we're running it through the NK pipeline. So in case anyone was wondering, there's not going to be like, it's going to be in-stock products, first of all. If you guys want to know the truth. I don't know if that was super clear in the announcement. But they're in-stock products. So if you guys want to see one, I will show you guys one. NK rug pull when? Adam, I'm going to ban you, dude. We're not doing that. I mean, Keycult's going to do their own thing. So just so everyone's aware of this too, Keycult's doing their own thing. We're not touching what Keycult does. But we're allowed to, it's, in a way, it's sort of like licensing, but it's not, it's very close to it. We're just running a certain design or two, or maybe more, through the NK pipeline. It was in the NK Discord, plus I sent an email from the NovelKeys. Is my thing not working again? Oh, there it goes. Hold on, let me go get it. Alright, I already opened it, because I need to inspect it myself, but... It sounds like you have the licensing to design to produce yourself. I mean, in not so many words, probably. That's the best way to do it. Alex with the leaks. So, in case you guys want to see, it's the standard Keycult box. So you'll still get Keycult. I don't know if the box is going to change, actually. I don't think it is. There's some differences, though. God damn it. Same tough to open boxes as usual from Keycult. Little different though. You know how in the normal Keycult box you would get like the extra brown box that has all the parts? I already opened this, so it's kind of a mess. Alright, so you get your card. Still get this. This is purple/gold. NovelKeys. Yeah, potentially more stuff. Little change up in the PCB. Like I said, we're handling a lot of stuff here. And then I nicely put this back, but you know what? Since I'm going to show you guys today, god damn, everything's all over the place, sliding everywhere. Is it signed? No. This is the, as you dubbed, NovelKeys. Oh, camera not liking this. And it was great. It's not done through the traditional stuff that Keycult was doing. #1 design, because it's the best one. Sorry, my fingerprints are everywhere on this. It's kind of cold. Which is weird, because the basement's actually fucking so hot here. There's also going to be green. I don't have green. Okay, so just so you guys feel better about this, and then some of the accessories. Can the keyboard come with fingerprints? I mean, ooh, something is falling apart in here. The accessories bag, stuff like that. Plate, little different on the PCB. Little leak here. As you can see, Yonkar PCB this time. So a little smidge different on this guy. Yeah, you know, it's tough because I agree with what someone said earlier. The Keycult box is kind of iconic at this point. I would also like a hard shell case. Maybe that's in the playing cards for the future. Maybe I can convince Mike, or I don't know, maybe there's some way we can get a actual hard shell case. Will it be a pain in the balls to open? No, I mean, if you guys it's been a while since I built one of these, but Keycult #1s have screws in the bottom. You guys have probably seen Keycult #2s, which have also been powder coated through Keycult themselves, which those are a pain in the ass to open, and they're also kind of, even if they were just not powder coated and had their tolerances all messed up, yeah, those are also just a pain in the ass to assemble, just because they're, I don't know, the #2 design is a little awkward. It's like I said, we discussed this yesterday. It's one of those things where it's just annoying to build. But yeah, this is #1. #1's fantastic to build. Convince Mike to have individual PCBs. I don't know if that's on the playing, like the playing field. I'll have to double check with Mr. Mike, but yeah, I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? It seemed like there was some mixed opinions, but I actually think it's great. I think this is fantastic. So loving it. I'll wait for a 265. Yeah, I mean, you could wait for a 265. I don't know if and when we do those. I don't have that knowledge. I thought you guys would like to know a little bit about it. I figured I'd talk about it a little bit tonight. God, you know what? I think it's high time. I've been eyeing this other felt desk pad because I do like the color of this. And the other felt desk pad has like a cork bottom, and maybe I just get the cork bottom one. That wasn't me. Well, it was, but not in the way you guys think. How many units per drop? I don't know if Mike is going to allow me to say that, so I'm going to keep that a secret. But there's more than enough. Trust me, okay? I've always thought their self-manufacturing was the biggest issue they got themselves into. Agreed. Very much agreed. How much is it running for? I don't know prices right now, to be honest with you guys. I don't know if those are still being worked on or not. Whew. Waiting for the 475. Alright, and this is the board we're building today. But yeah, anyways, sorry, one last thing. I hope everyone... I don't know, I feel like it's a really cool thing to do. In my opinion, running this design, like doing this, and us handling everything is a very smart thing to do. I know some people seemed very concerned that, like, you know, Keycult had whatever history and whatnot. The only, like I said, the only thing that's happening, if you read the email and you read like the Discord announcement and read the story that, you know, it's being told on the newsroom, NK is running the pipeline here. Yeah, 789, I totally get that. People were worried about KC delays and poor QC has plagued them, didn't realize they were doing nothing other than letting NK order their boards from an NK chosen factory. It's a little more complex than that, but yeah, I mean, kinda. Yeah, we're handling everything past that. As far as I know, I'd love to have Mike maybe on here. Maybe we can figure out a morning. Any chance Rama will do the same? There's no designs worth carrying from Rama. Thermal Plus wasn't Rama though, that's Boba. All the fun designs were not done by Rama. What Alex said, who actually wants that? I mean, dude, I'm gonna be real. Let's keep it a buck right now, dude. Most of the Rama design boards, they're pretty, but they're fucking awfully designed internally. So, Alex, it's been a while. I'm not up to date. Are you employed by Novel? Yeah, I've been for like, how long has it been? Like a year and a half? A little over a year? Very happy NovelKeys is not buying any ice cream machines. Oh, goodness. All right, so what we're building today is the Class1800 from MM Studios. Just so everyone knows, MM Studios has absolutely been releasing bangers. I don't know how they do it, but I've genuinely liked... Dude, actually, you know what? A little interjection of thought here. The Class, was it the 60? Oh my god. They need to go back to whatever they were doing for the Class 60. That was my favorite board from them. It's a sleeper board. To this day, I think it's a great keyboard. They've had some other releases that have kind of done some different things. They tend to focus on these very like bold, classic designs. When I say classic, kind of like a throwback retro type thing. It's very, very retro inspired. This is no different. This, I don't know if these prices are final, but it looks like it's going to start at $320. And that's without a PCB plate or PCB plate. I don't know how much the PCB plate is. So when I say start at, I'm literally just talking a naked kit, nothing else. I would assume this is going to be under 380. I can't imagine the PCB and plate costing that much. So I'm not too sure what the finalized price is of this. They don't seem to have that, and I still think it's TBD. And if they do have it, I'm just not seeing that info anywhere. I've done some digging today and literally cannot find anything. It's going to come in a variety of different things. So your classic 1800 layout, standard Win keyless, standard HHKB, which is interesting. On especially this big of a board, and a Win keyless layout. And then there's going to be E-White, retro coating red, which I don't really know what that means. I'm assuming just a red, green, anno black, anno silver, and then random special anno. I don't know what that means. They're also going to have a PVD'd matte black stainless steel weight as well as a brass weight. As usual with MM Studios, pricing is pretty great. Like you can't really go wrong with the MM Studio price points. Genuinely, like I said, they've been one of the few brands that when I get a board from them, I'm genuinely excited to build it instead of kind of hesitant. But you get your build guide here, which, dude, lovely touch. I haven't even opened this board yet. And I can already tell you, I like having a build guide. And they have it in English as well here, so this is great. So this will have the solenoid, a knob module, a whole bunch of different stuff, gasket mounts, and then some other things depending on how you're going to be doing all this. HHKB 1800. I don't know which one we got, guys. We could have that, and we could just be laughing here, but... Did they send a brass plate? Oh, here, looks like they're telling us the brass or the plate materials. Wait, there's a Southpaw version of this? Get out of here. Are they offering Southpaw? I didn't know that. If they do, that's kind of cool. Southpaw True 1800 is actually insane. Yeah. And then PC and Alu and brass. Maybe I should have picked tactiles for tonight. I didn't realize we had brass. We have silicone bottom pad here, which is part of the accessories. We have our PCB. Now, as far as I know, this can also be built plateless, which I don't know if we can do today, just because I've picked some... I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a themed board today, and I've picked some HMX switches. I do like the way these sound. I don't like HMX with plateless, though. So, I'm probably going to go with the plate. But a small part of me is now saying, should we just say fuck it and go with plateless? I don't mind doing the extra work to soldering it. I just didn't know what PCBs they'd given us. This is my first time opening the box here, so I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. HMX plasticky? I mean, HMX is still fine. Like, I love my HMX switches, but they're just hard to do plateless. Foam kit here. We'll take a look more in depth on the... I guess this is just all accessories. Should I take these out? Just leave them here for now. We ball? I mean, we ball, but like... I don't know if you guys have done HMX plateless. It's kind of awful. This is a heavy board. God damn. No hard shell case as a note. I've been seeing a lot of people... I mean, has it just been me, or have we been seeing less and less hard shell cases? Is it me? I feel like we've been getting more like fancy boxes. And I'd like to go back to our hard shell cases. I don't mind if the boxes aren't that pretty. I think it really depends on the board, actually. If it's a really premium product, yeah, I want some thought put into the packaging as well. But the numpad is huge. Sorry, guys, my camera's going to freak out while I do this because nothing really to focus on here. I'll be honest, the hard shell case just sits in my closet. I think just from like a perspective of what I prefer. Ooh, this looks... Oh, it has the little... Oh, that's sweet. The little hot swap pogo pin type thing. Holy shit, this is a big piece of brass on the bottom. I already like this. Shape-wise, I already like this. Oh, I also have a special edition misprint, by the way. They told me about this. They said it's a misprint and it's going to be fixed. But I got Numluck. Or Nomluck, rather. See how they mistyped everything? Nomluck. But that's going to be fixed. They already pointed it out. They said, hey, Alex, we're fixing that later. Special edition, no. No luck? Holy, this is sick. Actually, this is a really pretty bottom piece, too. God damn. I like this. This looks good. This does look really good. I kind of like the misprint. Should have told him to keep it. What do you guys think? Overall shape, I mean, it's your basic box on wedge with a little bit of a cherry lip here. If it wants to focus up. A little bit of a cherry lip, box on wedge, has a seam in the center over here. I mean, you can't go wrong. Big old frame over here for this guy. Brass internal. Damn. Not a fan of the asymmetrical bottom, but the classic chair 1800 look is great. I mean, this is going to have one of those little pieces put on it, but we're not going to do that yet. Nice. This is a big boy. Only con is sticky feet. Oh, the adhesive feet? You know, I don't mind it on a board like this, though. Because we have the exposed screws. Actually, let me put those feet on now. So for me, it's not like a make or break type thing. Extra screws, silicone parts. I don't think that's what we need. This is what we need. Is this? No, top mount parts. Huh, did we get feet? Oh, my camera is not liking this. Yeah, camera's having a hard time with this today. Too many flat colors. Maybe in this one here. Manual focus today. We might have to go manual focus. Alex, show feet. Hold on, I haven't even opened them. Oh, they give you 2 color feet. I'm gonna go with clear. Oh, I forgot to get water. I'll get it later. Yeah, there's some interesting colors for this board. I do like, if I'm gonna say a little something about MM Studio here, is they seem to kind of really focus themselves on these retro throwback type designs. And I do like that. I like that they haven't kind of just stopped doing, like, it wasn't a one-off thing for them. Like, that's kind of part of their brand identity in a while. Dude, my camera hates this right now. Having an okay day today, Alex? I mean, it's an okay day for me. I haven't had, like, I don't know. It's been all right. Nothing terribly crazy is going on today, so. How about you guys? Good day, bad day? Oh, that is sick. So this is one of the modules you can put on. And the modules just literally do this. And they're on. Oh, okay. This is nice. What's this module again? This is what, the solenoid or something? That is really nice, by the way. Look at this. That's cool. Yeah, so it's using those little... We've seen this on a few other boards. This is the solenoid here. Is this a buzzer on it too? I think so. Yeah. These are nice. These little pieces. Good on them for doing something like this. So then you can just literally pull this off because it attaches with these little magnet mount type things, and then it just uses this little hot swap connector. So this is... Oh, that's satisfying. Oh, dude, this is sick. Yeah, and this can be your solenoid if you choose to use it or not, or turn it off. This is really cool. So this little feature alone of having these hot swappable modules that do different things, I think, if anything, this would be the major selling point of this board. This is really fucking cool. Solenoid, but you know, I have to show you guys this solenoid. I don't have a good way to explain it. Makes a lot of noise. I'll be doing my first meetup this weekend. It's a small meetup happening in my town. Say hello to everyone for me, Dandy. You're gonna have a great time, man. What board are you bringing? Let me get some water though. Someone redeemed water, and honestly, I need a drink. I'm dying of thirst here. One moment, guys. Couldn't find where I put my cup. Whew. Alrighty. Oh, and the giveaway today is the Delta 40. So this little guy right over here. Small little tray lip on this one here. Really fun design. But this is the giveaway for today. It's a very premium 40, I'll say that. Alright. So, I guess let's take a look now at our PCBs. So what would be the difference? Because that would be a purchasing option. And by the way, they did send me this. They are letting me keep this. I'm assuming. They haven't said anything otherwise. That won't affect how my opinion changes, but if that affects the way you guys view this, please know it never have and never will affect anything that I do. Look at some of my past reviews where they've let me keep a few boards. Some things I just... I have to be extremely blunt about. But I also think it's a very important time to remind you guys, too, that criticism doesn't have to be done in a very, very mean form. You can still criticize something and be nice. In the sense of you don't let anger get the best of you. PCB, so this is the solderable version. We have a lot of different options. ISO, split. Oh man, there's a lot on this. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can't have the full right shift because of the way the layout is. A lot of options. I'm surprised there's not more options for this, in case people didn't want to go. Actually, some people might be turned off by not having a full, 0 on the bottom, but for me, that's not a big deal. Cool. And then we have the hot swap PCB, which I don't know how different it is. I missed the build on your new 60 there. How'd it go? Oh, dude, it turned out so good. Love it, dude. Give it away immediately. So, hot swap does have a lot less compatibility. No split options anywhere. It seems to be primarily fixed except for the spacebar and stepped caps. So if you guys are going this route, know that you don't get many options compared to the solderable version. Also, I don't know how you guys feel about this. I don't know how I feel about plateless hot swap. Or not plateless. Actually, yeah, plateless hot swap. I don't know how I feel about it. If you guys like it, you guys can, mileage may vary, do your own thing. I still suggest if you guys are wanting to do a plateless build, probably do it on a solderable PCB. I think we will do solderable today, assuming I can... Let me check. Let me just double check with these switches. Yeah, I mean, it's not really a sketchy idea. It's a lot of extra work for, no reason, dude. Alright, we're using these guys today. Getting split on an 1800 would be weird anyways. Yeah. So this set here was sent over by Keys. I've used these in the past. Not specifically these ones. But they're really cool. You did go live? I keep checking too early and... Oh no. I think I was a few minutes early. I am my body is just not liking me today. Alright, we will do plateless. These are actually sitting for HMX switches. These are actually not bad and... Okay. I'm here for this. Well, let me lube some stabs first then. No, not keyboard burnout. You know what I was burnt out on today? Can I tell you guys the honest truth? I had to fix something today. And there's only so much I can do without... damaging things, but I couldn't do it because it was so awkward to get my I was just fixing a door hinge basically, and I obviously I can't damage or do anything like that. Anyways, it was just fucking annoying, and I ended up giving up on it, and I think that burnt me out for the day because it was a small little part that I had to switch out, and I don't know, I was just annoyed. It was real annoying. So I ended up giving up on that. But on the positive side, I did get a lot of shipments out for the giveaways. And not for nothing, I don't want to say that also contributed to some tiredness, but I just had a lot of stuff to organize today, and moving things around is just, I don't know, it's not my forte. So anything to do with doors can be infuriating. Yeah, and then the other thing I need to deal with now, you know, there's a part of me that wants to just completely redo this room again. My drawers, one of them, the drawer itself just is like not, like the little popping mechanism on the IKEA thing is just driving me up the walls, dude. I don't know. I don't obviously I would love to do a really cool room makeover where everything is like super cool and fully finished properly and stuff, but A, it's just really hard because I feel like that's going to take weeks to do, which I can't do. And then B, I don't have the money to do that. So that's the thing there. Like, I was looking at a few things. I was trying to watch some inspiration online. Oh my God, some of the stuff's so expensive. So it's a slow progress of just slowly getting a few things in, I guess, over time. Yeah, we're doing playlists. Let's get some stabs. Obviously, we'll do 7U here. Yeah, I think this is a nice combo here. Taking your time is best, less chance of regret. Yeah, like a small part of me really wants to paint the wall behind this desk green. Because it needs touch. I don't. You guys can't see it, but it needs like small parts of touch up anyways. So you need the 1,000 foot view, then break it up into pieces. Then you can slowly break it. Then do it slowly. That's all. You know, that's a really good perspective too. Also, JD, thank you so much for the prime earlier. Love you, dude. And Flying, thank you, dude. Love the Class chunky bezels. Yeah, me too. I like anything MM Studios puts out. I still think their best project was the Class 60, but who knows, maybe this will change my mind a bit. So we need 6 total stab housings. Painting, now that's tiring. No, dude, let me tell you, I've painted before. I don't mind painting. You know what was really tiring? We had to put, oh my God, we ordered 2 IKEA. I think I'm just done with IKEA furniture. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like, I get it's easy to assemble, but like some of this stuff is pain. Like, it's a pain in the ass. But we got some IKEA, whatever they were, nightstands or something, and I don't know. They looked simple on the website, but there was like so many parts, and it's just like it's not hard to do. It's just such a process that I was over it by the time I finished it all. Yeah, I think I'm just done with it. Like, I don't know. I think at this point here, you know what I want to do? Ideally, I would love to just like thrift furniture or just get some furniture where it's just, you know, I think my main quarrel, and this sounds so like picky of me, I think I also get turned off when I build the IKEA furniture because, guys, 90% of what I have is IKEA. And like, I'm looking at this right now and I'm seeing it's bowed in the middle from having a few keyboards on it. This one here, the door frame is just like wobbling all around. This one here is busted. It just feels cheap. If you want my honest opinion, guys, everything from IKEA just feels cheap, dude. FB Marketplace is filled with scammers and bots. Yeah, the other ones, I mean, you guys can kind of see it. The other Class keyboard's sitting right over there. It's a totally different aesthetic, though.
You got enough tabs for this board, or?
Huh? D-tabs? What are oh, stabs. Yeah, I got plenty. Look. I found your channel a few days ago and I couldn't stop watching your videos since. They're a perfect mixture of funny, informative, and relaxing. Thanks, man. You know, I'm gonna be honest, not a lot of people tell me I'm funny. So I really appreciate you saying that. Sometimes I get a little worried. I'm like, man, it was today too much about one thing, or was today boring? I really appreciate you saying that, man. Big old bag of stabs. Yeah. I can't deal with the laminate coated MDF anymore. I think I'm starting to get there too. And it feels shitty saying that, you know? You're hilarious. Thanks, man. You occasionally make us laugh. I really appreciate that, man. Give me any Formula 1 track. The Nürburgring, is that Formula 1? I think that's all I know off the top of my head. Why? Why are we doing this? Are you going to send me out there? I've never been. Brother got the big stab bag? I do. Listen, bro, it's hard when your chat is this funny. Dude, it's hard competing with you guys. I'm not going to sit here and cap, bro. It's so hard mentioning you guys, or competing with you guys. Is it F1? I don't know. Is it F1? I don't know. I don't really know racing. So, you have more stabs than I have switches? This is the only thing I have a lot of. I've gotten rid of a lot of other stuff.
Alex, I see 12 stab stems and 10 stab housing.
2, 4. Yeah, I know, we're good. Thanks, though, Zany. I appreciate you looking out, though, man. Zany, I sent you the form to fill out, by the way. There have been F1 races. Yeah, I was going to say, F1 races were banned? Oh. Not an F1 track, but I love that track, so I'm going to race it. Oh, you're playing some games right now? Oh, hell yeah, dude. I didn't realize you were playing some video games right now. That is super sick. All right. Stat time. I think I need some more 205 for this. Let's get that. Let's get this. Let's get this. €30 to race if you want. Like, you can go there and it costs €30 to race there. I mean, it's pretty cool. I, too, am on WoW with you on the side. How is WoW these days? How's the latest expansion? I gave up a long time ago. I couldn't do it anymore. Alex, what did you use for your classic TKL? I built mine with new Type Plus stabs, and my PCB assembly is warped due to the plate cutouts. Wait, what? I built mine with the new Type Plus stabs, and my PCB assembly is warped due to the plate cutouts. Warped? I think I used the... Yeah, I think I used the Type Plus stabs on mine. I'm pretty positive I did if you watched the video. I don't know about that one there, Lego. Do you have some photos you can show me, maybe? Yeah, I don't really. If it was warped, I would have been on it. Are too tight and they're making the PC plate warp. Oh, yes, I made that call out. Sorry, I thought my brain was saying the PCB. I was like, man, I don't remember the PCB being warped. Yeah, you have to be a smidge careful with the plates on the Classic. I made that call out in my written review on stream. I mentioned it to Riley. Privately, I mentioned it to them as well. The cutouts need to be slightly adjusted, and I think they've already told me that they're going to be adjusted on the aluminum ones next run. If they're a little tight on the plastic ones, you may want to just use cherry clip-ins, unfortunately. But yeah, the cutouts are a smidge tight. I wholeheartedly agree with you. Sorry, I thought you meant the PCB. I was like, man, I don't remember the PCB being warped. The plate doesn't even need screws. I had to say a prayer before I pop mine in, even with cherry clip-ins. Oh, you're talking about the standoffs? I would not use the standoffs. Banging stream happening right now. What's up, sir? How you doing? What mic do you use for the live streams? Is not in frame and sounds quite good. How do you connect it to the MacBook? Should I post a video? Should post a video of the setup. So I use a Mac Studio, and the fun part about the Mac Studio is it's so small. So it's mounted underneath the desk, and then I run a mic cable up to a little. I hate this on my desk. I'm not a big fan of this, but I got my audio interface, which runs against the wall to this mic above, which I don't know if I can just like zoom out all the way. No, it doesn't show. It is a shotgun mic, and I have it mounted on my camera, so it's on a hot shoe adapter, and it's just out of frame, so you won't be able to see it. But it's Now it's a little higher. It used to be exactly my head level, but I'd say it's about an inch above my head now. If I sit up straight, yeah, it's about an inch above my head. It used to be completely leveled with the top of my head. Well, almost completely leveled to the top of my head. Do you miss the snow? I mean, snow's cool to look at, but not fun to travel and traverse through. Do you miss the snow? Couldn't finish your quantum stream yesterday, but had a feeling you'd go with Wob. It looks so good with this color. I fucking love winter. I have a love-hate relationship with it. You mean someone isn't standing there with a boom mic? No, Adam quit. He was my boom mic guy, and he didn't want to work for me no more. This is why I'm so mean to Adam. I miss ice. I love ice skating. I've been skated since I was a little boy. Talking about snow, have you ever tried snowboarding or skiing? You know, I was actually just talking about this with someone else. No, I haven't really done anything like that. I had a really bad experience rollerblading one time for the first time, and I think ever since then I've been a little reluctant to try new things in that sense. I don't know. I'm also not very outgoing in that sense either. Like, by all means, I love going out. I love being social, but I'm more of a homebody. Like, or just like sit down over a cup of coffee or a beer or some good food and chat. But the one activity I don't mind doing is hiking. I don't mind that. Why did I somehow know you rollerbladed? Well, I attempted to. I really wanted to get into rollerblading, and I was on a retreat in high school one day. And so I know how to skate. So I don't know, man. You know, I was young. I was like I was kind of cocky in a lot of ways doing this too. And the instructor kind of sucked. So I assumed it was the exact same kind of as skating, which it sort of kind of is, not really. But I went to go stop, and like, first of all, no one told us how to stop. They might have, maybe I wasn't listening. But I guess it was kind of like an instinct, like gut reaction to stop like you're stopping with actual skates. And that's not how you stop, but like you just lift your toes and it kind of breaks that way. So I went to stop like I was actually ice skating. And then I took a pretty nasty spill. And then I ended up bruising my tailbone, which I don't know if you guys have ever done that before, but that fucking sucks. And I think that really turned me off from a lot of things. I don't know why. Just, it was like, all right, yeah, an eat shit moment for sure. And I was like, that's enough for me. I'm good now. No, I wasn't that cool yet, Burn. When I was much younger, I was, I was very nerdy looking. Still am, but not as much. At least I got a little bit of style now. Maybe, I'm not even sure. I hate the cold that goes with the snow, but I kind of like doing winter stuff. I don't mind the cold. I actually love the cold. Snow, though. Basketball outside while it's snowing? No, you know, basketball is actually something I don't mind playing. Basketball and baseball. Baseball is actually something I'm super considering getting back into. I played a little bit, like, privately, with community stuff way back when, and I wouldn't mind getting back into baseball. I feel you there. I broke my arm the first time I tried snowboarding. See, did that turn you off from it, though? I feel like I'm one of those people where, like, yeah, like, you know, this is a smidge of a turn off after you get hurt, and you're like, that's enough now, I think I'm good. I never pitched once in my life. I was just mainly a batter. Like, I just played base stuff like that, but I never even tried pitching. I don't know if I'd be good at pitching, actually. Maybe, actually, I don't know. It's one of those things where I'd never tried. Alright, let's start looping these guys up. I ate it hard after I told a girl in a skate shop that I could go longboarding. Spoiler alert, I couldn't. She took that as a find the tallest hill and tried to murder me. Dude, Yeah, I get you there, man. You gotta lean into the lie a little bit, you know? How am I, Serm? I'm doing okay today. We're just sharing some stories. Sharing some stories today with everyone. Oh, my music keeps, like on my end, keeps like too low, too loud. It'll kill your shoulder, I'll tell you that. Aaron Judge streaming keyboards live on Twitch right now. Huh? Aaron Judge streaming keyboards? I don't know. What is that, Bunny? Is someone live right now building keyboards? Who's Aaron Judge? Am I out of the loop? Ordered some Mediterranean food? Hell yeah, dude. Actually, I had a really good shawarma today. You are Aaron Judge, professional baseball player? Oh, me? Thanks, man. I got a really good shawarma today. I was so pumped up. I have been craving shawarma for like the last like month. We had a really bad shawarma last month, and we don't really order anymore. So today I was a little bit busy, and I was like, dude, I cannot pronounce this, but I will spell it to you guys. I think it's pronounced Wanas. Let's look at this. Wanas shawarma. Delish. It's a bit far, so I did Uber it, but, well, not Uber it, I actually DoorDashed it, because I'm not using Uber Eats anymore. I've seen them on Uber Eats. Dude, they're so fucking good. It was really good when it got to me, and it was a bit of a wait and a bit of a travel distance, Buildwink. Or who asked that, actually? Was that Dirty Dishes? Dirty, it was a pretty big, it was a little bit of a wait, but dude, I would kill to have that one there fresh. It was so flavorful. Everything was really good. Like the chicken was moist, everything. It was a little steamed because, you know, obviously you're waiting for it, but man, I can only imagine what that would taste like fresh. I'm so sorry. Shrimp is always good. Darn, I'm hungry now. I'm so sorry, man. Good experience, though, I have to admit. The fries stayed crunchy, though, I have to admit. I really want to go skiing again. What do I really want to do? I really want to go on like another mini travel hike type thing where I can bring my cameras. Also, I hate to do this, but I just want to offer this to you guys in case someone wants it. Come play ball at Downsview Park. Downview's huge, eh? Downview's a really big park. But actually, quick little thing before I forget. I don't know if someone wants it. I am going to be selling my... Well, I'm already. I just haven't really been on top of it because of, you know, moving and whatnot. But I'm selling my Fuji GFX system. If you guys wanted it, message me. I have the pricing list on my Alex Sells thing and Discord type thing. Because otherwise I'm going to be... Probably tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to be trading it in. And I don't really want to go to a camera forum because, high key, I've had really bad experiences there. So, get the lamb next time with me. Lamb shawarma? I've never had lamb shawarma. Am I a big fan of lamb? I'm not too sure. Downsview has a dedicated basketball area that's pretty large. It's a giant park, dude. You can trade it in at B&H. We don't have B&H here. But I'm really prepared to not get much out of the trade-in. I've done trade-ins with Vistech before, so I'm going to just go there and do it. Need to find your way down to North Carolina to see Blue Ridge Parkway, especially in October. I would love to. It's just really hard, you know, like, it's hard to find time. I mean, I can make time, but you sacrifice other things. I tried cherry purples. They're good. My issue with cherry's MX2A switches, and I say this with the utmost like love, also with the utmost, I'm being super critical. Cherry really needs to figure out their shit with their prelude stuff. It is ridiculous. Like I had one good batch a client sent me, but then I had another batch which I did sort of recently. And they just needed to be cleaned like so badly. Like they were, some of them drowned in lubricant. So Cherry is not like the new MX2A specifically. I don't know if there's an option just to get unlubed, but the amount of lube that, and they only put it underneath the spring, it seems, is atrocious. You don't like the lube shot out of... Yeah, dude, it is crazy. What countries have you been in? Canada and United States. That's it. I haven't done a lot of traveling in my life. I've been mainly working out of high school. I had my first vacation, last year? And that's it. God, my throat is... Lately, I don't know. Lately, I feel like everything's been so tiring. Mayonnaise mode? Gingy, please. You visit the best country in the world, though, not to mention the most humble country? Huh? Which one are we talking about? How do you clean out the lube? I just grabbed my brush and removed it all. And like whatever was left, I kind of just had. How much you selling the camera gear for? It's all on all the breakdown of what I'm selling it for is in the Discord 001. It's in Alex Sells Things. But I would like to sell it as a kit. But totally, I don't know. I'm up to talking, I guess. If you ever decide to travel, I can only praise Iceland. Dude! Okay, before I even finish this, let me finish it first. Was there a few years ago and didn't regret it? Dude, I really want to go there. How long did you go for? And then, if you don't mind, how much was it? I actually haven't spoken to anyone who's been there yet. But I've seen photos and I've just seen like, obviously some travel vlogs and documentaries about that. And geez, dude, it looks beautiful. That is on my bucket list. One day. Because I would love to take my camera gear there and just walk around, figure things out. It's so expensive when you are there now. Oh, really? The water and the air there and the nature. As a hiker, you will love it. Oh, that sounds so cool. Iceland is amazing. We went a couple years ago and have been chasing the water ever since. Y'all are making me really want to look into this. I went with my family for 3 weeks. My dad kind of wrecked the rental car, so it was more expensive than expected, but it's very expensive, yes. Yeah, I can imagine. That's the tough part, is scraping the money up, Also, 001 Place. I forgot to tell you, did you get your email for your giveaway thing? I don't know. Apparently the email system on Canada Post hasn't been working too well, so I just want to make sure. Yeah, there's an Alex Sells Things. It's underneath should be underneath the news section, actually. Underneath the keyboard showcase. There's a hashtag Alex Sells Things. I sometimes sell camera parts. That's literally all I sell. Just gear. Alex, if you ever need a free tour guide in Taiwan, let me know. That would actually be super sick, too. Have you ever... Wait, I lost my point. We did a whole pre-planned itinerary with flights. It was like 11K. Okay, I might have to postpone that potential trip to Iceland. Eventually, I'd like to go. I will start saving up for like one really awesome vacation in maybe 5 years. Really? Is it hidden? Did I hide the channel by accident? Is that why nobody... Oh no, people see it. It should be visible. You gotta search for it? Oh. It's under news and announcements. It's at the very bottom. But it might be a role thing. Oh. Hold on, let me triple check. Because now I'm not sure. Dude, I did this morning with the NovelKeys. I forgot the roles existed. No, everyone should be able to look at it. There's no roles. Should be no roles. Should be none. I don't see it. What? Hold on. Edit channel. Permissions. I'll just put everyone can view the channel. Can you guys see it now? I mean, people have reacted to it and whatnot, so... That's weird. This is from MM Studios, yeah. Yeah, if you search Alex sells things, you can see it. That's super weird. I don't know, Discord's buggy sometimes like that. I did see they're closing, they're downsizing, I guess, what they're going to be doing, but they're not going away. They're just downsizing, which makes sense. It's probably a great business move not having the extra insane amount of storage, because that kind of eats your bottom line. So I get it. And you know what? I have to admit, during COVID, you kind of needed to have a big warehouse space if you kind of wanted to run a lot of stuff. So, do those internal lines do anything? They're not. I mean, you know what? Perhaps. I think it's more of an aesthetic choice. They don't feel deep enough to cause sound to maybe bounce around different. But you know what? It might actually cause a little bit of different sound wave distortion. Some people actually do, very big ridges inside the keyboard, more horizontally than anything. But what's interesting about, adding little divots and rivets and, not rivets, rather, divots and, dips inside your weights. Someone, I think it was called the Allison 70. The Allison 70 was an interesting project because the Allison 70 had this really big cut in the brass right under the alphas. And it was interesting because I actually got to play around and speak to, I think it was Mr. Petrov's board. And the sound difference that just adding a dip in the brass weight was so interesting. It was so cool. It did make a huge difference in sound. So perhaps these lines could affect some of the sound. They don't really seem deep enough, but I was looking at the switches at Ashkeeps, but it's like 10% of the cost to ship, which is a lot. Oh, to ship for, like, within Canada, Yoshi? Shipping dude, I don't know what happened yesterday. Shipping went up in price. Like, I normally ship to, for example, California, and normally it's like $35. Today it was like, when I had to ship something, it was like $72. I remember your first video with him on board. Little beeper thing. This also has a little beeper thing. Eventually we'll get to see it. Yeah, shipping lately has been pricey. 13 CAD to ship 200 switches. I know, it's crazy. You don't use Stallion Express? No, I have had really bad experiences using anything but Canada Post. And you know what? I'll pay a little bit of a premium if it means everyone's boards are safe. Do you have a rough idea on how heavy this thing is? We can do a measurement afterwards. The fully built measurement. I think there might be on the IC page a total weight, or I guess unbuilt weight. It is pretty heavy though. What's up, Not? How you doing, man? I think this keyboard would look so cool. Coffee-themed keycaps. Yeah. I do also think that. Canada Post has been reliable, worth the extra. Yeah, and again, I'd rather choose reliable with paying a small premium than having to ship things to customers and having to spend most of my time on the phone with the shipping companies. You know what I mean? FedEx is the bane of my existence. They shipped a game console of mine to another home. Yeah, I could tell you guys stories about FedEx and UPS. But you know what? We're going to keep it a nice calm stream today. This one. If that was the board I got you on the shipping. I don't remember what your shipping cost was. I shipped yours. I think I got your shipping label ready a few days ago, mint fresh, and I'm pretty positive yours was only like 38 CAD. It was pretty standard pricing for yours. But I had to ship another one today, so this is as of today, and it was in California, and it was like 72 Canadian dollars. And I was like, damn. And you know what? Someone mentioned they might be shifting the prices early this year. I don't know if that's the truth. I just think, well, actually, you know what? Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. But no, I cover the cost of the giveaway shipping. You guys don't have to worry about that. Adam about to bankrupt Alex with shipping. He already has. I have 2 sets of switches, the Aqua Creamy Yellow Pros and the Piano Pros. Which one do you think is best for an aluminum keyboard? Which ones are Piano Pros? Well, I'll have to look that up. I have never used either one of those. It'd be a little tough for me to give you an honest recommendation. Are they both linear? Off the top of your head? Because my hands are kind of looby. I don't feel like touching my switches right now, or my keycaps. Look like Oreos. Yeah, because if they're both linear, I would just really pick the spring weight that kind of maybe leaps out at you to begin with as something to start with. But it's going to be tough because I don't think there's a good recommendation that I can give you, you know, right here. Because I don't actually have never tried those 2 switches. I don't want to lie to you either. My first time I've been able to catch a live stream, and it was a wonderful way to start off my morning. Thank you for the chill vibes. Thank you for being here, man. Hyacinth, if you're leaving now, have a great day. And I hope everything's well for you, dude. Hope it's all swell. All right, we're gonna do playlists. We're gonna pop these guys in. Hi, Barnett. How you doing, dude? And we are going to give away the Delta today if we hit the sub goal. If not, don't stress. We'll just move all the sub stuff to the next day. That's the way we're doing it this month for all the giveaway stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do monthly schedule. Although I think I still have like a few slots open for October, but I think I will just do a monthly like full out schedule. Let me tell you guys how many slots I have open. Rune Race, thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. I know I've already... Yeah, there's 4 slots left for October. Yeah, 4 slots. But it would be the last week of October. And then I booked a few slots for November because people have asked. If you guys want to book slots, I'll tell you what, I haven't booked Halloween Day yet. I don't know what I'm going to do. If someone wants to do a Halloween build, let me know. But let me know early. Like, let me know now because those... I have a feeling October stuff will probably fill up within the next, like, few days. Spooky builds? Yeah. You have an ISO keyboard? If so, what are your thoughts on them? As a Canadian, I don't know how you guys around the world did it, but I grew up on ISO. Like, when I was younger, we had ISO keyboards. It wasn't until later that we all kind of switched over to, you know, the ANSI layout. But yeah, I grew up on them, so it's not really a bother to me, none. Like, it just reminds me of when I was a kid, really. But I have... Oh, shoot, is this only 1 spacebar? Oh, no, it's 2 spacebars. I have no thoughts or preferences. I like ISO enters. They're cool looking. I don't know. The Toronto District School Board is using ISO until like 2010. Yeah. Yeah, I grew up with them, so they don't bother me none. I think even in high school we had them, so. Thinking about getting a 75%. I'm conflicted between a Yunzi AL75 or a Bridge 75. I saw the Bridge today. I was actually looking at that, and it seems like an interesting release. A small part of me is saying go with the Bridge. I think you would like that one there probably a smidge more. All right, let's put some things in this. Because the Yunzi stuff, a lot of it is kind of like their take on something that already exists, which is not a bad thing, but, you know, could be depending on how you look at it. We need one of those boards that only has ISO enters. Oh, please, no. Didn't someone already do something like that? Living in Switzerland as a keyboard enthusiast is so tough since there are so little companies who produce Swiss ISO. Yeah, I know. There's a few specific layouts that I've heard people get pretty sad about that are hard to find. I get that completely. But I don't even know. I've never even seen that layout being sold. feel cheating by only using UK ISO. That seems to be the more common one, right? Is UK ISO. I hope none of these fall out. It seems to be grabbing the PCB nicely, which is a plus. I think these switch choices go really well with this. I think it's a good theming. I'm pretty excited. I'm back from my racing session. What place are you coming? Sorry I haven't been able to catch a stream. Oh my god, you don't have to apologize for that. Have you done anything? Yes, I did a stream. I will be posting the YouTube video sometime this week. It was a very fun board. I genuinely liked it. There was a bit of a problem with it though, which I let Canon Keys know about, and they will be adjusting. I forgot to tell you guys that too. I spoke to Upos after the stream. Jer, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1s, man. Thank you, dude. That's very kind of you, man. I hope you're having a fantastic, blessed day, my friend. But I did speak to Upos afterwards, and he did say that they're looking into the whole force brake thing. It just didn't work in the current model, the current prototype. I'm feeling lucky for a 40 today. This is the only other 40 we'll be giving away. I have no more 40s to give away after this. This is the only 40 I have left. So, final premium anyways, 40. I have some smaller 40s that are like plastic builds or, you know, acrylic. Which one's that one there with them? I don't even know which one that one there is. I mean, I have some very small boards, but when I say that, I mean like just not as premium, rather. What the hell is GS3 lube? It is... Oh, you're looking at this? It is a bit thicker than GS2, so it's also a bit thicker than 205. It's a carbon-based lube. I don't know all the specifics, but I will say that the G carbon-based series is it goes on very smooth, and this is actually great for stabilizers. I've been using this for stabs. And then the GS2 is very similar to the 205G0, which I actually sort of prefer in a lot of cases using GS2, but it really depends. In terms of what I need to do for this for layout, I'm not sure. Do they have silk screening on the back? They do, but I might have to refer to a photo for this. Are you going to get a... Wait, which one's that one there again? I haven't seen... It's from Win Studios? They haven't reached out. I can try to ask. I find sometimes they don't really respond to me asking, but I can try. Some of these are definitely going to fall out as I flip the keyboard over. I don't know how this layout works for the bottom. I'll have to take a look at the website. This is not hot swap, no. We have to solder this in. I'm just laying down the switches first. Whew, it's so warm today. The humidity is killing me. I have these switches in my Navi. They're nice on polypropylene. Yeah, I like the retro, what do they call it? The 80 retro series from HMX. They're pretty nice. Let's see. Z Frontier always takes forever to load for me. Oh, cute! Wait, I really like the aesthetic of this little 40. Yeah, if they need someone to take a look at it and they reach out, I will let you guys know. Does look interesting. Yeah, it's a cute little 40 for sure. Do you think soldering adds to the hobby? Been thinking about getting a board with... I mean, yes. Big time. I do think when you solder a board, it is a totally different feeling. I personally feel really proud when I solder boards, regardless of how many I've done. It just makes me feel like the board is more complete. And it's something that I can be like, I put in a lot of work to. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just my perspective on it. Yeah, plus you get more options. I mean, there's a lot of cool things you get from soldering. Plus, soldering just, again, it gives you this sense of pride. You know? It's like, damn, I did this. I put this together. And I like that. I'm doing my first solder on the universe. Good luck, my friend. Open this upside down. What do we think of the 9x9? Wait, what was that one there? Have you tried an edge plate? Oh, bikini plates? Is that what you mean? Do I like bikini? I don't know if I like the bikini plates very much. I don't know. Alex has turned into a soldering elitist. Oh my god, dude. Listen, that's not me. You got the wrong guy. Wrong guy, okay? I do need to figure out the bottom row still. A little concerned I'm going to get this wrong. Low key? No, man. No, I love hot swap builds too, don't get me wrong. But I will admit, again, like as someone who I have a lot of pride soldering
Another
stuff.
month
It's fun.
down, thanks for always holding it down, man. Much love and will always have my support.
Thank you,
Cheers,
Desmond. I
Alexotos.
appreciate that, man. Seriously, that is such a kind thing to say. Alex looked down from his castle at the common folk and their hot swap boards and laughed? Oh, man. Please. Guys, I love hot swap. Hot swap's great. Okay? Thoughts on the Matrix numpad? Can someone catch me up to speed? I only heard what the thing costs. Did someone have a link? I heard that it's like a $200 plus numpad. I need to see this. I heard about it while I was busy, and I don't know. As a professional, how do you get your screws to not fall off the table every other second? It's a good question. I don't know. I get lucky, I think. How much is this? Wait, why is this $200? Am I surprised that it's $200 though? Oh, does it have a little OLED thingy at the very top? $230 plus shipping. Oof, shipping's $30. In some cases, it's $100 for shipping. Hey, you know what? If you like the Matrix aesthetic, then go for it. I don't know if it's for me though. It's kind of cool, I guess. It's hard to, I don't know, man. It's hard to justify. It really is. $230, man. I don't know, dude. What is $230 before shipping even come out to Canadian? It's like what, $300 plus for Canada? I don't. It's a tough sell. It is a tough sell. Like, would you guys, even if it was the nicest numpad in the world, is $200 plus like something you're willing to do and dish out? $311. God damn. Do you think we'll ever see clip outs? Right now they all make clip ins. That was a good dad joke. I'm not gonna lie. You did well. What's been your favorite Switch to use this year? You know, I will say, I think Ghidron Milky Yellows have really made a comeback for me. Maybe Milky Yellows? I just want to double check the layout for this, guys. Give me a moment, please. I think, you know, let me just get a keycap set and experiment here. Because I am 100% going to get this wrong if I don't do that. Imagine the flex of having a numpad that costs more than most boards. You guys might not remember this, but do you guys remember that numpad that was like $600? I don't remember what it was called, but there was a numpad. It's on one of my YouTube shorts. A long time ago, I took a look at it. I don't think a single person I know bought that thing, but it was like a $600 numpad. In terms of sets, you know what I kind of want to use today? British Racing. Well, I'll just take this out anyways, just a test. No, Sigma Ultra Numpad or something. It was a pretentious name for the product. The guy who ran it was really chill, but it was a pretentious name. Alex loves milky yellows until he builds a personal board, then he builds using with vintage switches. Why am I getting called out so heavy tonight from Way Too Lucky? This is crazy to me. Any experience with the KL90? No, I've heard all the horror stories, what's happening with that. The whole thing just seems like, I don't know, man. If you're going to abandon a project, to me, I lose respect pretty quickly for anyone like that. And I would not even touch, like, I know there's other people making that specific board because they got files for it or something, but I would not touch that project with a 10-foot pole at this point here. Feeling feisty, forgive me. You're all good, bro. Alright, I think that's the correct layout here. Okay. BRG. Getting GMK dust in here and I'm not even doing anything. That's crazy. The Zeus pad, that's what it was, dude. Thank you. BRG is best. It's a nice set. We'll use it today, I think. I think it'll go nice on today's board. Alright, I'm actually going to grab the plate, and I'm still gonna, even though these really have seated in well, I just want to double confirm that everything is good here. So I think we'll grab that plate out of the box here. And I don't think you guys want to use foam today, right? Well, good product placement after the announcement of NK. Love it. Wait, what happened? Product placement? What are we doing? No foam, never foam. Damn, brass plate. It's been a while. Okay. All right, let me warm up my soldering gun here and we will solder. Although I'm not going to move this up, so it's not going to be exactly centered, and I apologize. But while this is warming up, I'm just going to clean up a little bit here. Holy brass? Holy brass. Indeed, indeed. How much for you to send me that Keycult? I don't know the answer to this. I'm trying to think of something funny. How about if Adam behaves for a full year? We'll try to do another... Okay, if Adam behaves, he's not here right now, and you guys cannot tell him. But if Adam behaves for a month and a half, I will figure out a way maybe with Mike that we can do a Keycult giveaway or something in the future. I'll pester him. But Adam has to behave. And if you guys tell him to behave, the giveaway's over. Alright? If I see even a glimpse of that, Mission Impossible. Hey, you know what? Maybe he'll watch this stream back and he'll be like, I'm feeling good, man. I'll behave for everyone today. I'll behave on behalf of him for a month. That's like asking for hell to freeze over. Odds are 400 to 1 and I'm being generous. So time out Adam for a month. You know, Oak technically has that power. But I feel like Adam will just come to the Discord and complain to me. And then not behave. Or he'll DM me and complain to me. I want you to know that if I let him know right now, that would only encourage him to not do that. Here's the tricky part, right? Knowing Adam, if you told him right now, Alex said he'd give away a keyboard if you behave, he'd come into here, he'd behave for 5 minutes, and then say something really stupid. just to piss you guys off. Am I doing the Royal Rumble with Simon this weekend? Yeah, Sunday. I don't think I can do it Saturday because we're a little bit busy. But yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty fucking nervous for doing that with Simon, man. I feel like anytime I do anything with Simon, I either get shit on by his community for whatever reason, or something happens and I embarrass myself. Adam is a meme right now. He's a living legend. He's not a meme, he's a living legend. That was bad. Yeah. Either way, Adam wins, right? Either he makes a mockery of it and makes everyone lose, and he gets a laugh, or somehow he wins the giveaway. Now that would be entertaining, huh? If he behaves for a whole month and he's the one to win, can you imagine? I think everyone would stop following me and stop watching this stream. It'd be a painful memory. Really, really let that sink in. Imagine, dude. I made a very good mistake betting. What happened? What'd you bet? I don't support gambling unless it's funny shit like channel points. Where's the sink? Adam would just be the only one in here. Yeah. Alright, let's start soldering this up. Plateless today. Exciting, exciting. Okay, one sec. So, this PCB is, the solder's not flowing as much as I'd like. Still decently easy to solder, but the contact pads are really small, so you don't really need a whole hell of a lot of solder here if you guys are doing your, maybe referring back to this video in the future. Just a small amount, I'd say. I can't tell if it's my MacBook or... Oh no, this is the fan. Is the weather cooling down in Toronto? The thermometer says it is. Or, no, sorry, the weather network says it is. But my thermometer, my inside one, like the air conditioning thermometer, says otherwise. It's just been oddly very humid the last few days. It's been raining too, which is, I don't know, something, I guess. But I'm finding it very hot. No, it fucking ain't. It's still hot. Yeah, if I'm being honest with you guys, the other day we were sitting down and our air conditioner kept turning off and on. And like, I ain't trying to I ain't trying to spend a lot of money on, electricity, you know what I mean? So I just had to be like, fuck, yeah, it's hot, but like, is it worth the extra $50 at the end of the month with all this air conditioning going on? So I just turned it off. We've been suffering a little bit the last few days. It's very hot. We got our summer in September this year. We've had a mix, like at least here, we've had a mix of decent days. Where are you from, Boxster? That's how it's been at VA too. Yeah, it's been weird. I can't say I love this type of weather. Far from it, actually. My power bill's $300 plus a month. Oof. I'm in Toronto as well. Oh yeah. No, it definitely. I don't know. I feel like we've had a mix personally, but yeah, it's definitely been more hot than anything, and it doesn't feel like summer's over. Richmond Hill, nice area. I used to go there all the time. It was fun. We currently have 60s, and it's amazing. Okay, rub it in, why don't you? It's basically summer in late March to early November here in Texas. I just want some, I want like a cool breeze. I want to be able to like open a window and be like, yeah, the weather outside's nice, cooling down the house. Instead it's like, yeah, it's like someone spitting on me from outside, except it's the air. That's what it feels like, dude. I'm in Texas. The furnace is perpetually on. What's the coolest it gets there? Soldering ASMR? Yeah, I know. Why the hell is Toronto so humid today, man? I went outside and said fuck it and went back in. Dude, Beldoink, I was literally doing things around, like, our place here today, and just, like, doing little errands and, like, you know, upkeep and stuff like that, and, you know, just trying to unpack a few more things that we haven't done yet. And, oh my god, dude, I was sweating buckets. I just said, fuck it. I'm not doing this today. I'm gonna do it on the weekend. Too hot. But I was legitimately, hence, actually, that might be why my hair's all frizzy and stuff, because I was dying of heat. Saying opening a window is like being spit on sounds like you'd be taken out of context, but we won't go there. Huh? Yoshi, what are you thinking about right now? I ain't picking up what you're putting down. It can get into single digits in the winter, maybe once or twice a year. Damn, imagine. When our winter hits here in Toronto, it hits. Actually, I'm concerned. Maybe this year here we're going to get tons of snow. I don't know how that's going to play out. During summer, it was still like 90 to 100 Fahrenheit. What's that in Celsius again? That's like, what, 33 or 34 or something Celsius? It's still pretty damn hot. Single digits, we only get into negative 20 for many days of the year. I love my negative 20 weather. It is so nice, dude. 36. Oh, we hit some 50 Celsius days. Guys, I don't know how you guys do it, man. I would just give up after it hits 40. I'm done, man. I've had to deal with 40 one time ever. I think there was one really, really hot day that we had to deal with here, where I think it almost got, it was either like 38 or 39 or something with the humidity and stuff, or feels like, whatever it was. And that was enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm done. 36. Melbourne weather is so bad. I like negative 20. It's nice. I like being able to like put a jacket on. You feel nice and cozy. Your fingers get a little numb. You go inside like a little... Dude, I love and hate this. But it's like a nice little feeling, you know? And then you go inside wherever you're going out to. And you take off a few things. And it's just like you let your body breathe, man. It's nice. I shot a wedding the other day. And it was like 94 Fahrenheit where I was. Hot weather sucks. So I've never done wedding photography or... I've done event stuff. But it's mostly been like fitness. Which it doesn't really matter how hot it is because people are sweating anyways. Is shooting a wedding when it's like that hot tougher to do? Like from, I guess, the perspective of, is there expectations that you're going to be like editing out sweat and like, how does that work? You know what I mean? Like maybe I'm not explaining this correctly, Corky, but it sounds taxing to do on the editing side of things. Seasons in Texas: pre-summer, summer, autumn, fake fall, fall t-shirt, winter, one winter storm, spring. Oh, here, I'll tell you the seasons in Toronto. We got winter, summer, and then construction. Construction's all year round though. You don't really get rid of that. But you got summer and winter. That's all we got. And construction. Can't escape the last one. Wedding photography when it's hot is miserable, especially if it's humid. Everyone is cranky as hell, and there's an expectation that I have to do... Dude, the crankiness. You're probably capturing like people just upset too most of the time. I was like, fuck this, get me out of here. Totally accurate in Ohio too. Eglinton Construction, let's go. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So nice.
Hung up my
Sneak.
Mechanical Keyboard Club poster up today in my new office.
You like it? Actually, you know what? Did mine ever come in? I think it did. I just haven't unboxed it yet. Do you like it? There's going to be some more fun stuff soon. I'm thinking like mid next week I might drop the next set. It's not going to be another keycap guy. Not yet anyways. I need to talk to Angel about that. But we're going to have some other fun little cute merch. Am I a Beetlejuice guy? I don't remember the OG Beetlejuice at all. Like, it's been so long since I've seen it. I'm not truly interested in it, though. Why do you ask? I know it's like all the rage right now, though. I've been seeing it everywhere. The marketing for it's going crazy. Wannabe, so seasons in India. Wannabe spring, blistering. Dude, you guys got hit hard this year for heat, huh, Zany? Why is the air moist and why is it so humid? Downpour with humidity and heat. Pleasant wannabe autumn and winter. How are winters there? But yeah, didn't you guys have like one of the hottest summers in a long time? I don't know what part of India it was in, but wasn't it like I think you were telling me, Zany, weren't you? Seasons in Melbourne, summer, inferno, winter, rainy summer, rain, rain, rain. All this happened in one day. Yeah, I can imagine. This year on the northern side, it was really, really hot. There's like record-breaking temperatures, right? You could solder a board with India's existence this year. How hot was it again? Like, what was the hottest it got? Have you heard about ash caves? I did, but they're not closing, guys. I mean, at least from what I read from the update, maybe I'm reading it wrong. Maybe I'm the one reading it wrong. I thought they're just downsizing. It's not like they're disappearing, they said. I don't think that's a bad thing. Maybe there was just a lot of room in the warehouse. They didn't really need it or something. They are not closing. Yeah. They're just downsizing, right? And it goes from negative 15 Celsius to 40 Celsius. Oh, for UWIT in Melbourne. It's a big downsize, though. Yeah, it's going to be a huge downsize.
Love your stream. Love your content. Love your vibe.
Slink.
Keep up the great work, dude.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate the kind words. I try my best. I try to make this space just fun, at the same time sort of informative. I hope that gets through too. More than anything, I just want this space to be like honest and just, you know, somewhere people can hang out and feel like the elitist side of whatever hobbies aren't really here, because being elitist is dumb. At least you're transparent on like Kono. Kono, I'm so glad I removed Kono from the list, for my vendor list there. I need to do another vendor list cleanup soon. I've been keeping tabs. I did, you know, add and remove a few things in the last few weeks, but I might do a major checkup on the list. I'm gonna sit down one day and just make it a whole day task where I reach out to people. This is the solder elitist. Oh my god, I'm not a solder elitist. Please, don't get the wrong idea. I don't know. Like, Vala seems like they're up and down. It doesn't seem like they've disappeared out of the hobby. Again, I am not really one to give you guys rumors. I can give you guys my experience. But at the end of the day, I think it's important that maybe I have a conversation with them, as I've always done, before I jump to conclusions. But they don't seem like they're doing any sort of giant harm right now. I don't know if maybe I'm wrong. I've been keeping a sort of tabs on their Discord and announcements. So, Vala's slow, but I've always got my orders. Yeah. That's why I'm actually considering putting them back on the list. Because I was a little concerned for a little while
Because when I had messaged them, they said, hey, we know things are really slow. And, you know, that's still concerning to get, you know, even just as I'm reaching out and they're saying that. But considering putting them back on the list, I don't think they've done giant wrongs. KFA, on the other hand, I don't know. I'm hesitant with them because I think I removed them as well to put them back. But I might reach out to them as well soon.
Thanks, way too lucky. I'm wrong sometimes, though. Just received my L keycap that was missing from Keycult WOB. Oh, yeah. I mean, was it from Unikey that you did? Please keep them off. They're horrible. I want to have another conversation with them. That's mainly what I want to do. I want to have some civil discourse. We are building the Class 1800 today. Actually, you know what? Let me just solder all these ones down here. True, you were wrong about solder. God damn, man. Is this going to be the new, like, bent desk joke? KFA tried to fight with me in their Discord, accusing me of making something up about an order they have yet to fix. I have screenshots, though.
I hate hearing stories like that, because it always just makes me not just, like, even want to bother.
Even though I know I should. Cheese Caves? Not that a good place. I'll never forget when Oblo sent me double F12s. Out of the kindness of his heart, he fixed it and sent me extra candies.
Damn, you got candies? There's actually a few sets I saw on Oblotski's website that I kind of want to get. Somehow he has, like, some OG sets.
Their support is so rough, I feel like they truly don't care about the consumer anymore.
I don't know. It's tough. I do customer support stuff for my own side of what I do, which is build commissions. And I can tell you right now, it's, you know,
I get anywhere from 8 to 12 messages a day. Not of build requests, just questions, and I'm happy to answer all of those. Sometimes I do leave them a day or two because I don't know how to answer some stuff and I have to wait to think about it. But I've never let my email get to a point where it's just undoable, like untamable. Like, I know they're doing stuff on a more mass scale, but that should be someone's job, just to sit there and, like, even if it's a single person thing, you can make time for it. You kind of have to. Multiple times over the span of months to get one answer. Yeah. They blame me and Militrix for an issue that was their fault. Sorry to hear that, man. I just use Gmail.
I run all my business stuff through that. I don't know. I've tried other email inboxes, but quite frankly, some are just not for me. I'm leaving that one pin unsoldered there. So I actually have to go in and push some of these back in a little nicer.
What do we think of carbon on orange? Oh, that would be really nice.
I think that's a good choice. Excellent choice. I did tell you guys that Mode agreed to do some more Obscuras. The Alexotos ones. The orange and stone Obscuras with the nice spring. They said, sure, we'll do some. So I don't know when the batch is going to come in, but in case you guys were interested.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I kind of need some too, to be honest. I might pick up myself a few.
Need them to agree to a collab loop.
I can see if they want to do a few run of that. I can ask them. I don't know what like their minimum would be. Alex, getting them to run again so you can have some... It's half the... Honestly, I'm not even lying to you, way too lucky. That's half the reason, but people have been asking me. Because I kind of want some more for myself. I just really like the springs in them. Like, I don't... I'm sure I could find a nice spring that feels somewhat similar to them, but I'm not gonna lie, they're real nice. Okay, that's all I want to do there. I mean, I have a set of them and I enjoy them very much. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. We are done soldering. Solder.
9 months.
Cash.
That's like a child.
That is. Cash, thank you so much for being here for 9 months, man. Thank you, man. I hope you guys have been enjoying the month. I hope the giveaways have been fun for everyone here as well. Seriously, guys. Any more news on the keyboard magazine you're taking photos for? I don't know. I could ask them, actually. I don't know what's going on with that. It's been a little while since I've spoken to them. You know, I have a feeling with these switches are going to sound delicious on this. We'll see, though. I'm just going to put inject a bit of GS3 in this. I'll turn off the fan here in a second in the background. I turned it on earlier to let some air circulate around here, but I forgot I had it on. I haven't won anything from the giveaway, so it must be scams. No, it's not, I promise. I think a few people have already gotten their giveaway unit from this September stuff. I know one person asked because I dropped it off to them personally. I haven't won either. Adam won twice. He didn't win twice this time. Let's not spread misinformation. You know what I mean? Ooh, I'm so excited. How does this PCB look? Wait, these look real nice. This looks so cool on this. I kind of just like it like this. This is cool. I'm just going to keep it like this, guys. In order for Adam to bankrupt you? Yeah, I know. He's going to tell me to start shipping weird places. Alright, to kind of go over a few things that we've done. Can I leave the fan on, guys? Do you guys mind? I don't know if it's a little too noisy. To kind of go over some stuff here, though. This is a modular system. Truly modular, too. No screws needed for this. It's just on a pogo pin and some magnets. Love this. I showed it off earlier. You got some different modules here, being the solenoid and a buzzer, as well as some knobs. I think LEDs, maybe. I don't know if that's some LEDs over there. Kind of maybe looks that way. Perhaps. Super cool, though. The knobs are... Dude, I'm so pumped to try this out. In terms of opening the keyboard, I guess we just unscrew some screws on the back here. So let's get this opened. Adam hasn't won twice this month yet because he's not here that often. He doesn't like me anymore, guys. Oh shit, did I forget to bring my screwdriver set downstairs? Okay, one moment. I have to get my screwdriver set. 1 second, guys.
Yeah, they're step knobs. Alrighty, let's unscrew this guy. Retro mix light would look hella proper on that. On this? Yeah, it could look really nice on this.
God damn, dude.
Oh, honey. Thank you so much for 5 tier 1 subs, dude. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Have you been having a good day? You know what? I talked to Unikeys. Unikeys is like, yeah, let me replace it for you. And I totally forgot to message him back. That was like a few days ago. So I do need to message them. They did say so, like, sorry about that, but I don't know, they didn't make it seem like it was a widespread thing, so maybe it was just my set? But I was missing a lot of stuff. Oh my god, what's going on here? Alright, so let's flip this over. I think I got all the screws. Cool. Still makes me laugh, man. Nom luck. They did say this is an error. They did already apologize. They already... And not that it bothers me none. I think it's actually kind of cool. But it will be fixed for the final version, they said. So, nothing to fret about. In case you guys are legitimately interested in the board. Got the January keyboard after watching one of your old VODs recently and love it. Thought I'd pass the love around. Thank you! Yeah, the January is a very good keyboard. So you made a, in my opinion, excellent choice. You know, I am kind of curious as to what's underneath this. If you guys don't mind giving me a moment. Magnetic screws. Nice, nice. Should have kept it for the final production. Nom luck. I was given just L's, GMK. A set of L's. That'd be a funny Easter egg one day if GMK just sent someone a bunch of L's. Alright, what do we got underneath this? Oh, nothing. So, it's thin looking, but this actually has a bit of weight to it. And then we have our daughter board. You can see this is obviously proprietary. It needs to be almost because it does also have this pogo pin connector over here. Again, I think I should make this call out more often on streams, even for, you know, keyboards that make sense to have proprietary parts. Eventually opening this up to be open source or just providing files for this in the future. Not so much open source per se, but files. Makes a lot of sense, especially if they only do one run of this. So, I guess the other weight's underneath here. That's where all the big weight is. Kind of cool, though. I know, ribbon cable in this case still doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. There's enough room where this doesn't need to be a ribbon cable. But, it is what it is, I guess. How are you mounting this? I don't know what I want to do for a mount yet. There's two mountings, right? There's gasket and there's top. Can plateless do both? Because I didn't even expect we were going to get a solder PCB today. A lot of really nice things about this, though. The coating looks phenomenal. This also looks phenomenal, too. The finish on the brass. The shape of the board, phenomenal. I would say relatively standard to put together, it seems so far. These screws are unnecessary to take off. I just took them off just to see what was underneath. What else can we take a look at here today? I guess we have to grab a little pieces for this. Yeah, I mean, not for nothing. Pogo connectors are great, but they have to be done very well. Remember in the Neo 80, and I have been seeing this in some other keyboards too, where they're kind of finicky to kind of get placed in. There was a few boards I've called it out on. Again, The only board where I feel like it was done very, very well was the Neo Ergo. But some of them are quite finicky and can kind of take away from the experience when you use just a pogo connector to connect the daughter board to the main PCB. Again, it just depends on how they implement the connection. I would still probably prefer a JST connector, but I think this is a very, very, very well done piece over here, right? Like, you're not typing on this. This is really cool that they did this implementation. I think the Flip 6 was okay. I don't remember having any issues with that one. Now, we also have this silicone bottom pad, which I don't think I'm going to install, but... Interesting. This is so staticky. Nah, I don't think I'm going to install it. What's the point of this? Do they have the breakdown thing again? I mean, I appreciate that they gave it as an option. I think that's really cool. I will never say no to having options. Never ever. Do I do top mount for this? Top mount sounds like it would be super cool. There was one other mounting style for this, right? It was the gasket mount as well, I think. You know what? I kind of want to do top. Yeah, I think we do top for this. Top plateless, and then we'll use these isolating pads over here too. I guess we have to grab this piece though. Let's just move this into here for the time being. I just don't know if you can do the plateless one in the other mounting style. I have to triple check. Actually, let's grab our tweezers for this. I think there's two mounting styles. Now, why am I doubting myself? I remember reading there's two. Yeah, you might need the cutouts for the gasket. I'm not too positive we can do it, so I'll have to double check. Actually, was there a bit of a build guide for this? Let me see. Where? Yeah, there was the thing that came with it. Oh, okay. The answer is no. Gasket mount would require the silicone bottom. Interesting. Yeah, so you would need silicone bottom if you do gasket. I guess it adds like the ridges there. I mean, you know what? Not for nothing. I'm open to try it afterwards. Yeah, like I'm open to try it. Okay, so you need to put the silicone bottom. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. Would you be so kind to onward ship for me? I wonder though, are we able to do plateless top mount on this? Or is plateless only available to do gasket? Now I'm not too sure. Let's find out. Doesn't really clarify whether you can or cannot do plateless top mount. So I will experiment here. I mean, I would assume so, right? Ooh, actually, no. I just realized you cannot...
Well, let's put these on anyways, in case we do another build with the hot swap, just in case. Interesting, it does not say that on the build guide. Just for reference, it says nothing about plateless being done only in gasket. So maybe that, well, not maybe, that should be a call out on the build guide. I assumed these would be the mounting points, but you know what? In hindsight, there's not enough. So, let's put these on anyways. Kind of turns me off from the entire board, to be honest. Yeah, a little bit of an well, I don't know if I'd call it an oversight, but a little bit of a weird decision, I'd say, more than anything. Bit of an awkward one. So, you know what? Let's leave these on. And I guess we have to grab those gasket socks now. Oh, let's put these back here. 3 streams in a row. We're doing do you guys see how many streams we're doing this week? Never mind it. Anything else? This week we're going crazy. There are so many streams happening this week. Where did I put that little gasket thing? One sec, guys. Yeah, there's 6 streams. Kind of crazy if you ask me. Ow. Okay, so we need this silicone. It seems. Or can we do this with no silicone? I mean, I'm curious. It's not super thick. Alright, well. Curious. Very curious. Where'd I put the little silicone foots? Beats. I mean, it could. It seems like it's necessary to use, though. We can try with and without it. Hold on one sec, guys. I seem to have misplaced the silicone feet. Where's that little bag?
How long does Canada Post typically take to ship to the US?
I think your package in particular said a week. Oh, I put them right here. I took them out. But I haven't dropped yours off yet. I just printed the label this morning. So I'm probably going to be dropping it off Wednesday when I go. Okay, here's my suggestion for this board in order to make this make more sense. If they're not going to give us top mount on the PCB for plateless, at least give us some gaskets of alternating heights to be able to mount this without the need for the silicone bottom piece here. That is, I think, my biggest call out. Yeah, because it seems like you need it. Because this does have a little area where it sits. It kind of raises things here. Yeah, we definitely need this. Okay, let's move this over to the side. Oof. Heavy. A little disappointing from MM Studios in that sense. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I mean, maybe we're jumping the gun.
I have
maybe this
so
sounds
much
amazing.
Alexotos VODs to catch up on. I'm back.
Thank you, Phil. How things been, man? So it says this also kind of just pressure fits into this? Oh, I see how it works. Interesting. I mean, I really hope... Yeah, I was only sent the brass plate. I really hope this doesn't deaden the sound to the point where this feels wrong doing it in this sense. One can only hope. Let's screw this in. Alex being disappointed in me is one thing you wouldn't want. I appreciate that, man. I really do. But no, like I said, I think the obvious solution here is just... It's not even a really big fix Realistically, just send over some alternate 4 gaskets that are a little larger that can stand on their own. And if contacting the brass is an issue, then I think perhaps just adding some sort of like plastic sheet to break contact would make a lot of sense too. Rebuilt my classic TKL with new cherry clip-ins and the stabs still aren't fitting. I mean, you could just have a damaged plate Lego. Because I haven't seen anyone else post about that yet, and I had no real issue with the PC stuff. Can you take a photo for me and send it to me, Mr. Lego? But I would reach out to NK support afterwards, man. If it's really like fucked or something, maybe there was just a bad plate or something. I don't know. But they'll get that sorted out and replaced easily. I'm sorry about that though, Lego. That sucks. I hate when things have a little bit of something puts a damper on your fun, you know? Let's see. Is it the spacebar one? Oh, I see what you mean. And nothing fits at all, right? Yeah, I messaged them. Maybe there was some sort of shrinkage that happened with that particular plate. I can make it fit. When you make it fit, it warps the PCB. Yeah, just mention that in the support ticket. Is Way Too Lucky trying to hack my stream or something? Wait, that was for work? I don't know if that's important, so I'll just do this. Oh, I banned you by accident. My bad, man. Hey, that's how... When I used to do that stuff, I used to do the same thing. Just go to W3. Open source. I'm banned now? No, you're not. You're back. Buff Diana, thank you very much for the Prime. Appreciate you. Way Too Lucky, I'm really sorry. Did I ever... Does it like a ban counter on you? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry for banning you by accident, dude. My bad. Thank you again, Buff Diana. I appreciate it. All right. Let's do this. This is still standout feature from MM Studios here. But, okay, I'm going to do a small little... I'm going to do a small little call out here. Because I have been seeing this on a lot of boards recently, where there's a lot of really awesome features. Like, we've been getting so many cool features. Like, you know, these are fucking sick. I love this whole idea of this interchangeable, this top system. This offers, like, this can be a whole thing on its own. But again, I think the idea of having plateless being forced to use on, what's it called? A silicone pad is a little unfortunate. And having the, you know, the plate being limited to the only thing being, you know, available for top. I don't want to jump the gun. Maybe this doesn't really affect the sound signature too much.
Canada Post lost my X-ray keycaps from Descaro.
Oh,
now
no,
I have to
Arden.
wait till round 2. Lame.
Oh, they can't replace it at all? There's not enough, like, extra stock for them to replace it? Really enjoyed the YouTube vids. Even got a couple of boards you built. Hell yeah, which ones did you end up getting? And thank you for even coming here to support the channel here. Are the F-Rows... Oh yeah, a little bit it looks like. You're right. The F-Rows do look a little bit off-centered. Hold on, let me check the build notes to see if that was something they mentioned. You're totally right. They do look a little bit weird. 1 second. Because they did send me a list of notes, of prototype notes. Because this is a prototype, by the way. That's not on the notes. Oh, hold on. Ah, come on. So, this is one other thing. Remember to use tweezers. Silicone gaskets like pick 2. Yeah, okay, you do have to kind of align it by shimmying it back and forth. So left and right. As you guys can see, this moves. I don't love this when boards do this. Okay, no, I can't get it back. I think this is rather lazy. You know, not having some alignment pins or something on the inside. Oh god, no, I really can't get it back. I was showing you guys for funsies now. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to open it back up here. But I really don't like when boards do this. I think it's better to have some sort of alignment so you don't have to do this where you have to open it up a billion times to get this aligned. So I will be mentioning that in my notes as well to Studio. I'm just gonna back out the screws a little bit here. I mean, you could use some sort of adhesive, but I think the ideal would just be, if the silicone is being forced to use, just make it so it slots into the silicone or sits on top of it. No need for it to be, you know, done any other way. Having to align things side to side is something, I don't want to say it's a mistake, but it's something reminiscent of, you know, the OG days of building boards where that was sort of acceptable, where nowadays I feel like it kind of isn't. No, that's why I said Studios killed it with the Class 60, and they've been trying to do different things, which I commend them for. They have been doing a lot of different cool things. But I do think their implementation of their mounting system on the Class 60 was peak, and they should explore that in some other sort of mounting systems. I will say this about Studios. They do listen to a lot of feedback. Out of all the companies that, you know, I've had the pleasure of looking at their boards and designs, they're pretty receptive. Like the 0413, which is against the wall there. I mean, they even noted a few things to me ahead of time, which were like critical issues, and they said, we're fixing this. And as far as I know, they have. But they listen. They're very open-minded. I have not had problems with them at all yet. So, been really looking forward to the 0413. Literally going nearly 1-to-1 build. Really? It turned out really good. All right. I mean, overall, the shape of this board is something that's my thing. Maybe I don't love the whole Class 1800 on the top, but you know what? I guess it is what it is. However, let's stick some keycaps on this. I'll stop yapping now, guys. I got the retro white and gray and have DMG. Oh, that's going to be a nice combo. Any other colors for the classic TKL? I mean, I know colors, but I don't know if I can leak them to you guys. I don't know. Too many questions. Leaked them like the QK admin leaked the Neo 1860. Oh, really? That's crazy. I didn't know that happened. That's crazy. You know, it doesn't sound too bad. I thought this would sound really dead and muffled, but all right, let's see. I don't want to jump to conclusions. Maybe this sounds great with the silicone pad underneath, and I'm just being crazy. I will say the silicone pad is super thin on the bottom, but this sort of feels like it's giving off a like PE foam kind of effect. Mike has announced a few of them on Discord. Yes, I can confirm what Lost is saying because that is truly something Mike, I believe, said publicly. There is going to be a... You know how the one that went super quick was yellow and translucent? The next one will be gray and translucent. It's very neutral. I think people will really like it. I really doesn't hope it sounds like that. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. Again, we have to be open-minded that people like different things. I don't know. It does seem like it has a PE foam effect. Just from using silicone. After I put these switches in, though, and we type on this, I do want to try one thing after this. I want to kind of cut up the silicone. I don't know. We'll see what I want to do. Maybe I won't do that. I don't hate it. Again, I wish they'd give us the option in which we can avoid using the silicone. That would make a lot more sense to me. There's no giveaway yet, guys. We have 27 subs to go for the giveaway. We're a little off base from that right now. Oh, I need to solder this in a little bit more straight. I missed the mark on soldering the plateless one there. I really like how this sounds, but it's definitely not the usual Alex sound signature. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not hating this. Is the H cricket? Is it? Maybe I just didn't push it in enough. It's weird. It's like a mix of sounds. I'm not gonna say it sounds like poppy, like, you know, PE film poppy. It definitely has an air of that, or some sort of, I guess, some sort of mixture of that kind of feeling, but maybe it wasn't pushed in. Oh, maybe, yeah. Too far up and right, mainly too far right. Why is defil off? Am I just not pushing them in enough? I'm so sorry, guys. My weak fingies today. The Y is too far to the right? What do you mean? Super close to the U and... I think it's the U that's a little off. I mean, it's not a big deal, guys. It's plateless. It's bound to happen. You always, a lot of the times, you have to go in and readjust your plateless builds. Not a big deal. Also, DJ Ben, what's up, man? Welcome back. Ooh. I think it's both the Y and the U. No, it's definitely the U. I don't think it's the Y. 001, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1s, dude. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. How do they have this in the photos? What do they have, like, bound to all this? One sec, guys. I want to see. What did they use here? Oh, it just looks like they put the nav cluster up there. Okay. Good to know. Got the shift. The D and the N are off. These nuts. I saw your type ticket and wanted to make sure you knew. Oh, what happened? Oh, the giveaway. It's not live yet. I mean, the spacebar is sounding pretty nice. Again, I feel like maybe I'm jumping to a bit of conclusions, so we haven't put the keycaps on yet. And I'll be the first to admit, I jump to conclusions with keyboard stuff sometimes. And you really do have to be patient, put your keycaps on before you do that. Because it can make a big difference. Huge, huge difference. I will say it is a unique way to do plateless. I don't know if it's the best way, in my opinion, but we're getting there. Last time asking about those 0 pads, did you ever find the link? Yeah, someone linked it, like, I think literally after you said something, Stiletto. I assumed you saw the link. That's my mistake. I should have called you out and been like, "There's the link, Stiletto," but I did not. My bad, my friend. I mean, they're live on the website. Have you ever done an EEAT or W1AT? Yeah. They're really nice boards. Genuinely super, super nice. There is I've had a few opportunities to pick one up for myself, but I just have not. I guess I'll just put like print and something else over there. I don't really know what to put. What do they have? Print and scroll lock. Oh, I guess this has to be a different profile. That's my bad. This has to be the big profile here. Wrong profile on this. Does the board have a greenish tint? That is probably my camera, my Fuji camera. Fuji is a smidge green when it comes to how its rendition of like its film sims. So I would say it's most likely. I don't really see a smidge of green, and maybe it's the green also contributing to this too. It's kind of making you see that, which is definitely a thing. This does look really good though. This is a good set for this. You know what? Let's plug this guy in too. Where's the plug? Oh yeah, they're also tightening up this apparently on the final rendition of the board too. They're going to make this a little nicer to clip in. That was in the notes too. Yeah, it's working. So what does this do? Is this bound to something or? I don't think this is bound to anything yet. And can I just swap this on while the keyboard's... That was cool. I love the fact that you can just take this on and off. Oh, man. That's how the keyboard sounds. If you guys like this, turn it off, please. You know what? Okay, so this is HMX KD200s, sent over by Dankeeps. Plateless on the silicone. We're forced to use this silicone. I'm a little hesitant, but we'll see. No foam, no nothing else. You have to use the silicone base for this. Let's see how this sounds. I'm also going to just turn off the fan here. 1 second. Let's see how this sounds, guys. Impressive looking though, huh? There's a lot of light bleed. I didn't see anything to make that not happen, but... Wait, I actually really like this. Yeah, this sounds a lot better than I thought it would with the silicone pad. Maybe it is because it's so thin of a silicone pad. Oh, I keep touching this by accident. These are really light switches. No, this sounds phenomenal in my opinion. It doesn't really sound plateless, but you know what's weird? This doesn't sound like traditional HMX switches. Damn! Okay, I keep clicking things. I'm so sorry. These switches are so light. All the mods sound... Guys, I really like this.
The HMX switch works really well with this. And I don't know if it's complementing the silicone by giving, you know, that normal plasticky high pitch sound. I need to tune the spacebar a smidge better, but... Surprisingly, I think this sounds really good. It's not too bassy, it's not too bright. It's like that perfect middle ground. I was doubting so hard because of the silicone. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I was doubting so hard. I really did not think the silicone would sound super good with this. I do still think they need a better alignment system for the PCB and plate. Or not the plate, rather. The PCB and the top. In terms of how much is shifted around there. But we'll do a wait here in a second. You know, I will still suggest them to give us the option to, you know, maybe avoid that silicone. But even with the silicone, like, the board's pretty soft. So, I don't know, man. Sounds pretty good to me. We have to turn it on to office mode, though, because we're not getting a true sense of the keyboard. What was I getting up to do? I don't even fucking remember now. This sounds like Adam? That's crazy! What was I getting up to do? Why'd I get up? Go get some water? Maybe I'll take a sip of water. Why did it sound gross a couple of minutes ago? I think that your speakers were failing, guys. That wasn't me. That was your speakers failing. Was not me. Alex was like, alright, stream done, walks right. Alex getting old? That's crazy. Your body wanted to get away from the sound. Maybe it was just an impulse that needed to happen. The fucking beeping made you involuntarily stand up and move? Yeah, it's like a code for my brain or something. This module is not working, it seems. Well, it probably is, but maybe these are not bound to anything for Mac. I don't know if we have to set these ourselves, but overall, you know what? Surprisingly, like the sound signature out of this a lot. Fairly easy to build. Not really much to this. The forced silicone's still a bit of a bummer despite sounding surprisingly good. I would still really appreciate if they offered some sort of higher gasket so you don't need to add the silicone on the bottom. I will ask them about that. The module system's insane. I think this is one of the best. I know the Grid had a good module system too, but you had to, you know, go in and do that. This is such an easy module system, man. Like, the fact that you can just hot swap these like this and have a new module. Yeah, like, this doesn't work for me right now just because this might not be bound to anything, but what a great use of pogo pins here. Seriously. What a great use of this. And if they added some more, like there was like an LED strip and made a few more module systems, they could totally sell these on their own. Proceeds to get modules stuck. It wasn't that bad, Bernie. I had a feeling that would happen, but... can you use it as a MIDI controller and play music on the buzzer? I have no idea. Maybe? Alex, it's odd that you like hot swap modules. I figured you would like the more elite sod. God damn. Alright guys, that's pretty much my thoughts on this board. It's obviously a very unique frame in terms of not everyone's gonna like this. It's a retro themed board for sure. However, I do think this is done in a very classy way. I would also call them out on maybe adding some better way to isolate the colors here. It bleeds. See that? How much it bleeds into the other color? They need some sort of way to kind of shield the LEDs so they don't bleed into the other pieces there. I didn't see anything in the box for that, so that would be my other little call out for this, but genuinely pretty nice. Very happy with this. Under $400 too. Feels like this is definitely a bit more premium. Hell, I would say this almost feels like a $450 project. So, I feel like this is priced well. I'm liking it. Studios. They haven't really missed with me, man. They've done some, some things I'd change, but really haven't missed. Very happy, guys. Very, very happy with this one. I think it looks great. I think this looks sick on the desk. Still mad about it picking up a Class 80. Oh, you didn't pick one up, Corgi, you mean? Nom lock. One more SoloNet toys test? I don't know if I can do that to everyone, man. I'm gonna be honest, Clownfish. I don't know if anyone wants to be put through that one more time. I really don't. Alright though, guys. I hope everyone had a good stream here today. Damn, we streamed for 2 hours and 31 minutes. We'll be live again tomorrow. We'll continue... Where is it? We'll continue this tomorrow, so we'll probably give away the Delta tomorrow. Do you see the fire hydrant fish board in New York? Fish bond? Oh, the pond thing? Wait, you're lucky? Yeah, I saw that on TikTok. Wait, which tier list are we doing today? Boba tier list? Send it over. We'll do a Boba tier list. I'm down. Let's do it. Why not? Yeah, I'm going to do a YouTube video on this board, for sure. Like I said, though, I wouldn't say this board's perfect in terms of, like, everything, but for what it's worth, even if they sent this as a final product, obviously get rid of the nom luck, I'd be super happy with it. Love Studios boards. Made fun watch while I'm working. Yeah, I mean, Studios boards are really fun. I gotta admit. Alex about to put water Boba S tier? Bro, you really think that low of me, guys? Like, really? Do we have a Boba tier list? Do you guys already have one set up? Or should I find one? Tier lists. Boba. Okay, I think I found one. This is a good one, though. I think this is good enough. Desk supplies? I don't really have any of these, though. I can't really do that one there, meme. I don't really go to Starbucks either, guys. Okay, let's get this tier list set up for y'all. I have it open right now. I need to capture my screen. Google Chrome. Okay. Boba tier list and toppings. I think this is the same one I have. Idiom. Let's see. No, this is brands. Let's do not brands. Let's do the actual flavor. Does this work for you guys? This makes sense? It's probably, I mean, I've had way different flavors than anything here too, but I think this is good enough. Original flavor S tier. Okay, now some of these I've not had, but I've I went through a little bit of a Boba phase. No longer though, they're way too expensive. Black tea base. Oh, they're saying which base would I like. I don't really have a preference. Do you guys have a preference? Milk tea base is not my favorite. I would say it's just okay. But I would say I don't really have a preference though. I don't know. I'm going to go both of these as good. Not like one's better than the other. Almond. What do they mean by almond? I've never seen an almond boba anywhere. So I don't really know anything about almond. I'm gonna go unsure. Oh wait, where did almond just go? What the fuck? Oh, right here. I don't think it's almond milk. Is it almond milk? Is that what it's supposed to see? Almond milk base? I would have thought they put base here. Well, I'm gonna go unsure. I've never had almond anything. Fuck. It's already starting off bad. No, let's put Apple back in the front. Let's go alphabetical order. Apple is best. I'm going to be real with you guys. I fucking love Apple. Whenever I see an Apple one, which is not often, I get Apple all the time. Apple is so good. That little bit of sour, the sweet, my stomach's growling now. I'm thinking about Boba. Apple's, to me, it's best. I love Apple. It's not every place that has it, Corgi. Avocado. I've never had it and I would not try. I'm sorry, guys. I don't care for avocado stuff. Brown sugar is good. I wouldn't say it's best because I prefer fruit-based ones. These are a little heavy. I feel like this is a straight-up dessert. I really like the brown sugar. It's kind of OG, though, I feel. I've never had chocolate. I've never seen this offered in many places either, just like straight chocolate. But I'd try it. Coffee. Okay, wait. I got to say something about coffee. I've had many coffee ones. Some are fucking awful. I feel like there's a specific way you need to do this for it to be good. I'm going to leave it as good. And you also have to get specific toppings to make this even better too. I don't like Earl Grey one bit, bro. I've had this. I think it's bad. I'm sorry. I just don't like Earl Grey tea in general. Like, that flavor is just not for me. My girlfriend really likes Earl Grey, so she's going to be so upset if she sees this. I'd say grapefruit is okay. Not my go-to flavor. I've had this. I didn't mind this. I don't even know how to pronounce this. It's okay. I'm going to go as just an okay flavor. Honeydew is really good. I like honeydew. Coffee bubble tea is actually pretty good. There's a place by me that does them. Yeah, I like it. Earl Grey bottom tier? Yeah. I've never tried honey, and I don't know if I'd... Do they mean honey sweetener? See, now I'm confused with this one. I'm going to put this one here back. I hate jasmine tea. Not for me. Sorry, guys. Kiwi? Absolutely. Fucking best. I love that as well. Lemon's just okay. I feel like when you get a lemon bubble tea, it's just like... So nice. I'm going to keep it a buck, guys. Lemon bubble tea is just like a poor excuse for like a lemonade at that point, and you're spending $7. So for me, it's just not it. Lychee's best as well. These are like, this is the combo up here, bro. Mango is just okay to me. I don't go crazy for mango personally. I don't like matcha, so matcha's gonna go to bad. Oolong, not my cup of tea either. Passion fruit is good, not my fave. Peach is good. I'll drink that. I've never actually had a pineapple one before. I've never seen a pineapple one. I've seen pineapple slush, but I typically don't go for slush. I would try though. I do like the fruit drinks, yeah. Pomegranate, never had that either. I don't really like strawberry. Even the strawberry fruit-based ones, like not so much the slush, because I think it's pictured with the slush there. I don't really like strawberry one bit. I find the strawberry flavors are always either very weak or it just tastes way too sugary, even with 0 sugar. By the way, I order all the bubble tea here with 0% sugar because all of this is already way too fucking sweet. Thai tea is good. It's not my favorite though. I think it's just okay. Winter melon's okay. I'm not really a big fan of it, but I don't think it's bad. Like, I'd still drink it. Watermelon is, it's actually not best. I'm going to go with good on watermelon. Guys, I've never had taro. Please don't get fucking mad at me. But I'd sure try it. I just never had it.
get taro. How? I don't know, man. I've just never had it. I still don't know what they mean by honey. Aloe vera topping, meh, not a big fan. I mean, Boba's OG. Cheese foam, I do not like one bit. Egg pudding topping, never had, probably wouldn't try, to be honest. I don't like grass jelly. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I really don't like it. It's just not a fun texture to have in my drink. Mango jelly topping's good. It's okay. Fruit toppings, good. Popping boba, overrated. IMO, they're so fucking overrated. It's like painfully overrated, popping boba. Like, I seriously mean it. No, dude, they're so overrated. Rainbow jelly, yeah, it's good. They're missing the one thing I really like, which is coconut jelly. I really like coconut jelly. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit fun, but it kind of takes away from the boba, in my opinion. I like having that chew of the tapioca. I've never had this. I still don't know what they mean by honey. Do they mean that as a sweetener or as a full-on drink? I'm just going to leave this on unsure. I have no idea. I mean, I have the honey sweeteners. It's fine when I did. Honey syrup? Yeah, it's a sweetener, right? It's good. I mean, it's no different from sugar, in my opinion. Boba is serious business. No fun here. Guys, I don't know. I think my list is not that bad. I think you guys were expecting something way worse, right? You guys were expecting me to, like, fuck up big time on this. Joke's on you guys. This is a relatively solid list for boba. Apple and kiwi at best is very non-Asian. What the fuck? This is my list. Never had apple boba. It's so good, dude. You know, okay, there was this one place. I don't remember what place it was. Not a lot of people do this anymore at all. There was a place that did strawberry kiwi. And, bro, the strawberry kiwi hits so different. Like when they do combo flavors like that. Not a lot of people are willing to do combo flavors at these boba shops anymore, I find. Green apple green tea is so good. Tenrin does it quite well. Tenrin used to do a strawberry kiwi. That's who it was. It was Tenrin. But no longer. Try strawberry lemon green tea next time. But you know, none of these people, like none of the shops do it, man. No one does it. Like no one will do like custom stuff like that. Just watch your Neo 70. Do you prefer it over the Neo 65? A smidge? I just don't like the look of the Neo 70. It's just not for me. I think it's just that the way the screen is placed with that kind of border around it. I was going to say for the next NQ meetup, we can do a boba meetup. Kind of forgot Mike lives in a place with 10 people and no boba. I think there actually is a boba shop, though, in Morgantown, Corgi. I just have never been there. Wait, the actual teas, Earl Grey, matcha, and oolong? I don't like oolong. Not for me. And also, matcha is not for me either. And Earl Grey, actually, for me, if I'm going to be real with you, Earl Grey drinks, for me, are kind of at worst, if I'm being real. I don't like Earl Grey. It just has a specific flavor that I'm not into. Alex, will you be going to the next mini-meet in Toronto? I'm going to try. I wanted to go this weekend, but I couldn't because I had stuff to do. Bro doesn't like tea? No, I just don't like Earl Grey, man. I was busy paying $30 for a chicken sandwich in the hotel. That was fun. Oh, God, I know, right? Earl Grey's bottom tier. I hate Earl Grey. All right, guys. Fun tier list. We'll do another tier list tomorrow or something. I hope everyone had fun today. What's this? Tier list? Tier lists? Oh my God. We'll do this another day, Toby. A lot of people hate matcha until they had good matcha. Maybe that's what it is, Alpha. I just haven't had really good matcha, so. I think those particular Neo keyboards, Leo, sound somewhat similar. I would still probably pick the Neo 70 for sound. If I recall, I didn't quite love the Neo 65 for some reason. I have to go back and like really remember though. Alright though guys, I will talk to you guys later. Let's go find someone to raid. I hope you guys had fun with today's stream.
Let us go raid Diego. Mr. Diego is probably almost done, but you know what? Fuck it. We'll raid Mr. Diego. Love that guy. Oh, of course I typed it in afterwards. Diego's done? Oh, he is totally done, huh? He's saying, look, something quick. Tell him, distract him. I'm just reading this up. Fuck, he rated me. We're rating each other. I was reading his subtitles, and he's like, distract him. I'm like, distract him for what reason? I read it first. God damn it, Diego. Thanks, man. I hope you had a good day and a good stream, dude. How was the Dalco? Was it good? Let's go find someone else to raid. I don't even know who's on right now. I don't think anybody is doing keywords. This feels like the good old days, huh, Diego? When it was literally 3 people doing keywords. I feel like that's what it's come down to again. Shit, I don't know. There's a guy that looks like XQC on the drums. Hobby is dead? God damn! It's not dead. You know what we're raiding? We're gonna go raid. I have no one to raid, guys. Okay, so you know what we're gonna go raid? Let's see what's on. We're gonna go raid the ducks again. You guys have a great day. Enjoy the ducks. The sun's setting. It looks really calm. Have a good one. Bye, everybody, and love you. See you tomorrow. Bye, Diego. Bye, everybody else. See ya. Love you guys.